And another disclaimer is that I have worked very hard to grow my hair. I have worked very hard to retain my hair length. This is not about genetics. Like, it's not about, you know, your family has hair and so you have hair. No, this has been hard work and commitment and making sure that I take care of my hair. I love on my hair. So it has nothing to do with genetics. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vera. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 10 tips of how I retained my hair length. And of course, she is here. Yes! So for those of you who don't know and you have not watched any of my videos on YouTube, I have been natural for 4 years and how many months now? 4 years and 8 months? 9 months? I'll put it somewhere here. I am making 5 years. It's amazing. I'm excited about that. But yeah, how was I able to retain this much length? Of course, let's get into our video. So the first thing that I have been doing to retain my length is finger detangling. I think this is something that I adopted maybe, let's say, a year ago. I had no idea about it. There's no way I could ever think of finger detangling my hair. It was going to be impossible. And I definitely had the same mentality, like, there's no way I'm gonna finger detangle my hair, like, no. So I definitely was using white tooth combs. I was doing the denim brush. I was using all of that to kind of help me detangle my hair. But what I've realized over the time, especially over the last 1 year and a few months now, when I have not been using any sort of comb on my hair, I've been finger detangling. Literally, I do all my wash day, I do my styling with just my fingers. I have seen a tremendous difference with my hair. First of all, in the health of my hair, but also my hair doesn't break as much. So with finger detangling, you're reducing breakage. You're reducing any friction that you could be making by a white tooth comb on your hair. And even though I've introduced now tangle teaser, I still will use my fingers before I use my tangle teaser. If you want to retain length, just reduce the amount of time you spend detangling with other brushes or whatever tool that you have, and try, you know, incorporating your fingers into your detangling, and then maybe go ahead with your detangling tool. So the next tip I want to give you guys is keeping your hair in a straight state or stretch form. I have recently learned this because I realized that when I leave my hair in mini braids for a week or in twists for a week, I feel like my hair is stretched, and by the time that I do my wash day, my hair is so easy, first of all, to detangle. It's very easy to manage and I can just go through it because it has stayed in a stretched form. Keeping your hair in a stretched form will help you avoid tangles. It's gonna help you avoid knots, especially when you are washing your hair or detangling your hair on your wash day. When I leave my hair in a stretched form, it's very easy for me to manage on my wash day. It's very easy for me to detangle on my wash day, and I find that I do not lose a lot of hair, or whether it's breaking or whether it's the more you're not having difficulty with your hair, the more you're gonna retain length. So the third tip is moisturizing your hair. So keeping your hair moisturized shouldn't be a tip really, because we should be doing that if you have natural hair, because it is very important for our hair to be moisturized. Moisturized hair is hair that is going to be healthy, and it's hair that's going to grow, and it's hair that can be easily retained, because the reason why our hair breaks off is because it's not moisturized. So if the more you moisturize your hair, or the more you keep your hair moisturized, the more you're going to grow your hair and the less breakage and all of that. Another tip, which is the fourth tip, is deep conditioning your hair. This is also not a tip because this is something that we should all be doing, but it's very, very, very key in hair growth, but also in length retention. Deep conditioning your hair every week, every time you wash your hair. If that's every week, do your deep conditioning every week. I would forget about conditioning my hair, which I do not do, but a lot of people do condition and then deep condition their hair. If it works for you, it's great. I just feel like that's not a step for me, because deep condition actually gives me everything that I need for my hair. So deep conditioning every wash day with your great deep conditioner or mask or whatever it is that is adding moisture into your hair, you want to do that every single time you wash your hair. You want to give your hair the food that it needs, and deep condition is the ultimate food that your hair needs to thrive, to grow, and for you to be able to retain length. The fifth tip, which is very controversial, and I'm gonna say it, and I've been saying it, but this is what has been working for me, so that's why I'm gonna share it. Avoiding heat. Yes, avoid heat. Avoid straightening your hair with heat. Avoid blow dries with heat. Avoid everything that has to do with heat. And this is what has been helpful for me. I have not used heat on my hair for the last 4 and 8 months of my hair journey. And I can tell you for sure there was no time in my life where I felt like I need to use heat. This is just African threading, and my hair looks like it's blow dry, right? So you can find other ways on how you can, straighten your hair without using heat. And I promise you, your hair is going to be fine. Another tip is avoiding tight styles. Avoid anything that is going to cause tension on your scalp, on your edges, on your actual hair. Don't do that. I know a lot of people don't really care. They just want a tight style. They want to make sure their hair is in there, and so they do whatever it takes to have those tight styles. I would say avoid them, like avoid them altogether, because they are going to break your hair. The next tip would be keeping your ends tucked away. What I like to do is every time I finish moisturizing my hair, and I usually concentrate on the ends of my hair. I like to concentrate on the ends of my hair, and then after that I like to tie a knot and just make sure that it's not rubbing on any cotton, it's not rubbing on me, like it's not out there in the open. When you tuck your ends away, you're going to avoid them being dry, because they will naturally dry out, of course, but just pay attention to moisturizing them and put them away. Just make sure that your ends are the main priority when it comes to your hair journey, because your hair is definitely going to be growing on your root, but retaining length is going to be on the ends of your hair. Another thing that will help you retain length is doing protective styling. Half of the time my hair is in a low manipulative style. It's not a long-term protective style, but it is a short-term protective style that is helping me retain length. So usually those are mini braids or twists. Mostly mini braids, to be honest. Spend little to no time in your hair, because if you're spending so much time in your hair, you're causing a lot of tension, and yeah, just give your hair some time to breathe and you'll be amazed. Do long-term protective style braids with extensions, have them in for a month. Make sure that your hair remains moisturized even during the protective styling. Give yourself some time and then redo the protective style. That's also a good way of you retaining length. As long as your hair is tucked away for a long period of time and it remains moisturized, you are definitely going to retain length. So the second last tip is wearing your satin bonnet. This is very key. You could be doing everything else that I've mentioned, but if you're not wearing your satin bonnet, you're doing nothing. Your satin bonnet is your ultimate key to hair retention. Everything that I've said is great, but if you're doing all of that and you're not wearing your satin bonnet, you're doing nothing, absolutely nothing. What I do is that after I moisturize my hair, tuck my ends away, do all those kinds of things, I like to wear my satin bonnet. Half of the time my hair is not out like this. Half of the time my hair is mini braids and it's in a bun, and with my satin bonnet. Just invest in anything that is satin. It has been a lifesaver when it comes to length retention, because as long as my hair stays moisturized and it's not rubbing on some dry stuff, my hair is going to be good. The last thing I want to share with you, which is tip number 10, is keep your hair regimen or routine simple. I know a lot of people want to go hard with the regimen, so they do all these 10-12 steps when they're washing and taking care of their hair. I don't really think it's necessary. Just try to keep your hair regimen simple and manageable for you. If it's simple and manageable for you, it's going to be easy for you to do, and also you're going to be consistent with it. Something that you can have fun with, and something that you still have space to tweak it, to improve it, to shape it the way that your hair, you know, is growing and whatever. When it's a lot, it's very hard to like even make changes to it. And I don't think I have ever changed my hair regimen. It has always been the same because I found it very simple. I have like a few steps. Like literally, I shampoo, I deep condition, I moisturize. Like literally, moisturize and style. Usually there are 3. Okay, and when my hair needs extra TLC, I will do pre-poo, shampoo, deep condition, and moisturize and style. 4 steps. Why are you having 10? Why are you having 12? What are you doing? Make it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Do not use a lot of products. It's not necessary. You just need a shampoo. You need a deep conditioner. You need your LCO products. So your leave-in conditioner, your oil, your cream. You don't need a lot, and sometimes you only need a leave-in conditioner and grease or shea butter. Like, your hair regimen should be simple and manageable for you. You should do what is good for your hair. Do not follow what you see on the internet. That's a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work and also a lot of hours. 10 things. Finger detangle, deep condition, do your protective style, tuck your ends away, wear your satin bonnet, make it simple, make it cute, make it fun for you, and you're gonna love your hair journey. But most of all, you're gonna love seeing your hair retain length. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.